What's going on, everybody? Welcome inside FitnessInformant.com, Fitness Informant's YouTube channel. I'm FI founder and CEO Ryan Buck. I want to thank you for stopping by to check out our 100% honest, no bullshit review of Inspired Nutraceuticals DVST8 White Diamond Reserve. For those of you who've been following us for a long time, know that the initial OG DVST8 White Cut was our #1 rated pre-workout for a long time before they discontinued it from the market. So DVST8 White Diamond Reserve was something we were eagerly awaiting to try, and here is the full breakdown today, featuring the ingredient profile. Second, we're going to talk about the effectiveness. Third, we're going to talk about the taste. Fourth, mixability. And then finally, we're going to talk about the value of this product. So let's dive into this ingredient label and see how it's going to hold up to the competitive market within the pre-workout category. We're going to look at, so this is a 40-20 serve container again. So the Inspired Nutraceuticals does this a lot. For the purpose of this, we're going to kind of like look at both. We're going to talk about both, so just FYI heads up. So with one scoop, you get 4 grams of L-citrulline. The clinical dosage of L-citrulline is 3 to 5. So one scoop gets you the clinical dosage of L-citrulline, which is going to help enhance blood flow and help an epic pump. It also, at 2 scoops, you're going to have 8 grams of L-citrulline, which is going to be on the very, very high side. Betaine anhydrous is used at 3 grams in the 1 scoop, which is sufficient. Betaine is typically between 2.5 and 3.5 grams. Betaine is going to help with endurance and strength and power output mostly. Your next ingredient is beta-alanine. 1 scoop is 1.6 milligrams. Now the clinical dosage of BA is 3 to 3.5. So at 2 scoops, you're getting the clinical dosage at 3,200 milligrams. So you may want to contemplate between 1, 1.5, 2 scoops, depending on who you are as a person. But the 2 scoops is actually going to get you the clinical dosage of beta-alanine. L-taurine is used at 1 gram in 1 scoop, 2 grams in 2 scoop. Basically, either dosage is fine. What we were looking for here is 1 gram of taurine. Taurine is going to help with your strength output. It also helps regulate your electrolytes within your body, which helps you go longer in the gym. And then you have aquamin soluble, which is basically a seaweed that's used in this, and that just will help. Basically, these ingredients work better for you. Then you have what they call the Perform Matrix. Now this is a proprietary blend. Now you guys know how we feel about prop blends here at Fitness Informant. We're not fans of it. Here's the thing, in this version though, you can kind of do some reverse engineering because they list out some of the ingredients on the front panel here to know sort of where things sit. So it starts out at 782 milligrams is your prop blend for 1 scoop, and you have 1.564 milligrams, for 2 scoops. So you get choline bitters. This is a cognitive enhancing functionality ingredient. Now, choline is typically dosed right around 1 gram in general, in total, which is definitely possible here on a 2 scoop based on what we have for serving size on it. Choline, again, a cognitive enhancing ingredient. We like it, just not sure what we're getting here in this. Caffeine anhydrous is used next. Caffeine on this right here, I believe it's 200 milligrams for 1 scoop, I believe is what I've heard. 400 milligrams for 2. So it's a lot of caffeine anhydrous. It's going to hit you hard. Obviously, caffeine for me is anywhere from 2 to 300 is probably sufficient. 400 is a little bit overload, but I would, full transparency, I would take 2 scoops of this, so I'm probably getting 400 milligrams of caffeine. The next ingredient is Dynamine as 40%. So Dynamine comes in 2 versions. There is a full-fledged Dynamine, and there's a Dynamine tasteless 40%. Basically, the 40% Dynamine, you want to take that 40% mark and you want to multiply it by what they're actually saying is in this. So for 1 scoop, you have 125 milligrams of Dynamine. 2 scoops, it's 250 milligrams. So 250 milligrams of Dynamine 40 gives you 100 milligrams of actual Dynamine, which is actually the recommended dosage from Compound Solutions, the company who came out with Dynamine. So on 2 scoops, across the board here, people, you're getting really good dosages of each of these ingredients. So we do know caffeine anhydrous is 400 milligrams. We know that we're going to be getting 250 milligrams of 40% Dynamine, and those 2 collectively together work extremely well to give you a really good high of energy, and then they hold it. A nice euphoric energy that doesn't die off, and that comes from the Dynamine. The next ingredient is N-phenylethyl dimethylene citrate, which is going to, this is obviously going to work really well with caffeine to help with energy and focus in the body. The next ingredient is hordenine hydrochloride. This is used in a lot of fat burners. Typically, it's used around 50 milligrams. Hordenine and synephrine, if they're in there as well, which synephrine is the next ingredient. So these are both typically dosed around 50 milligrams. Both used typically in fat burners. It helps you burn off fat and uses energy, but they work really well with caffeine. So the combination of hordenine and synephrine, which is orange berry extract with caffeine, and the Dynamine is going to provide really good, solid energy for you. The next ingredient is theobromine. Theobromine, what that does, it helps it helps widen the blood vessels. It helps get more blood into the system and help you have a better, bigger pump. And then you have ralloscreen or alpha-yohimbine used last. Now, alpha-yohimbine is strong AF, typically used around 2.5 milligrams. This is going to work work really well. It's a stimulant that works well with caffeine, but it can cause heart palpitations if you're not easy with it. So overall, even though it's a prop blend, you can kind of do some reverse engineering to know that you're not really getting screwed over on any of these ingredients. Really, you're not. You're getting really high dosages. And how do you know that? Is basically if caffeine anhydrous is 400 milligrams, everything then to the left of that, which is choline bitarate, would be higher than that. So choline's probably in there at about 750 maybe, right? 750 milligrams with 2 scoops. So it's probably the only maybe potentially underdosed ingredient in this product from what I can tell. Overall, not bad. In terms of effectiveness on this thing's going to give you really good energy and really good focus. And pump as well, if you're taking 2 scoops, 8 grams of citrulline goes a long way, along with, you know, theobromine helps you as well. So could the pump be better? I don't know. 8 grams of citrulline, it's pretty sufficient. You know, if your body takes the citrulline really well, pure citrulline, you're going to have a really good pump. There are some ingredients you can have in this that help improve the pump, but this is a pre-workout at the end of the day. It's not a pump product. So energy, focus, fantastic. Strength output with betaine and taurine where they're at, really good. Pump is good. Probably could be a little bit better, but at the end of the day, not terrible. Again, I think the best part about this was the combination of stims really provided a really good energy, and because of that, you also get a good focus, even though choline might be on a little bit lower end of where you want the dosage. So overall, very effective, good product. You're going to really enjoy this, especially the double scooper at 20 servings. The flavor on this one is Laguna Sunrise. Man, Inspire does a really good job with their flavors. This tastes like California Dreaming, right? Like it's really good. It's flavorful. At 2 scoops, you get a stronger flavor because I use a little bit less water as well with mine. But it's just fruitful. It tastes really good. It goes down quickly. Not bad at all. In terms of mixability, on screen here, I'm going to show you a mixability test on this. We're actually only going to show you 1 serving because 1 serving really is sufficient for a lot of people on this pre-workout. We do 1 serving per the instructions on here, where we mix 1 serving in about 6 to 8 ounces of water. So you guys can see how this mixes up. It mixes up pretty well. With any pre-workout, you're typically making this with a little less water than a full shaker cup. So you're going to have some residue. You're not going to have any clumping. You just have some particles that aren't fully soluble in water, and that's with a lot of products on the market today. So mixability, not bad, not terrible at all. It's sufficient. It passes, along with taste is good. The ingredient profile is good. The prop blend is the only place where we say, but at the end of the day, a lot of companies are putting their stim blends into a prop blend, and I can see the point behind it. Just do a little bit of reverse engineering, and you can figure it out. This is an effective product. In terms of value, this product retails anywhere from 45 to 50 bucks for a 40 or 20 serving. It's not a bad price. I think that we should price pre-workouts for what they're worth, and I think DVST8 White Diamond Reserve is one of those pre-workouts that's definitely worth 45, 50 bucks. If you're a person that can get by with 30 servings, that's not bad at all. If you're a person with 20 servings, now you're paying a little bit more than $2 a serving, but you're going to get really good workouts. So really, and it can be on the day. You know, one day you might need 2 scoops, the next day you might only need 1. So I recommend this product. This is definitely Fitness Informant approved. You can purchase this product by looking below to see if there's a purchase link. Also check for a coupon code, because if we can bring that price tag down for you, it makes us even more valuable. Typically we have something that we can save you a few dollars. Make sure you're following us on all our social media channels. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the red subscribe now button here below to stay up to date with all of our reviews right here at YouTube. We also have a podcast called Be Informed, Live Fit. Subscribe to that podcast on iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, Podbean, and more. And for this review, more supplement reviews, deals, rankings, workout routines, nutrition plans, and more, check us out on our official website. We're online, fitnessinformant.com.